Okay, so in this video we're going to perform an exercise, complete an assignment. The assignment is wine activity, unit 4.1. And in order to do that, we are going to, using Bluebeam, capture object clips, and then we're going to paste them into a Bluebeam document. So I'm going to show you how to do that now. I'm going to show you how to do that now. So let's proceed to the module where our assignment is, so we can download. If we need to download here. So we're going to download 3.4.3 line activity PDF. And this is what it looks like. It's still in your browser. So you can select this download button, which is available, which is located on the center of the page. You see it. I already have it. It's on my desktop, and you can see that it is activity 4-1, 3.43 activity 4-1. And because I am downloading it a second time, it puts it in parentheses with the number 1, just to say, to differentiate between that one. So you would hit save, and then we'll go to the desktop and go find it. Look in the folders. This is our desktop, is it? I'll look at the other folder.
Ready to connect.
Let's look one more time. Activity 4.1. Okay. Now we're going to bring it up into Bluebeam. Okay, so
Ready to connect.
We are in Bluebeam, and we have the document 3.4.3 activity 4-1 downloaded to our desktop, and then we open it up, and now we're going to save it and we're going to go the top menu, pull down this file, and then do save as. So, and then you just hit the right arrow key, do underscore, put your first initial, and then your last name, and go ahead and save it on the desktop right next to the document that you just downloaded. And now you have your original copy that you downloaded, and you have one that you can mark up, because Bluebeam is a perfect tool for marking up documents. So let's go ahead and use the typewriter key, and let's just go ahead and fill it out. I'm going to change this line color to white so that we don't see it as clearly, because we're in this new setting. I'm going to set it as default, so I'll probably be working on more white pages in the future here. Fill it out. Let's see, is it responding? There we go. Now, I could use the typewriter tool and insert another line, or I could just hit enter and then type in the date. Here. And then this is CNSTR 115-102, I think. And then I'm going to highlight all of those, and I'm going to adjust the line spacing. So here we need another tool right there. Properties. We need to get a little more detailed control of some of the details. We're going to control the line spacing. So I'm just going to use an arrow, and I'm going to separate them that way. And then I'll hit escape or right click. Let's see. There we go. I'll do it again. Double click. Enter and escape. There. And now we'll go ahead and file, save. So when I was using the regular typewriter tool, this window here with properties was not shown. All we saw was a small number of properties put on a customized toolbar, basically. And they were associated with the line, box line that goes around the text color, the font size, the font style. I think the shape has to do with the shape of the box. And then you can fill in the box with a particular color. Right there it's showing you a red line going through it. It's just saying that the box is a line. If it otherwise it would be filled with one of these colors. This dropper allows you to copy the color. Okay, so now that's done. And now we're ready to do some more property lines. In this space provided, draw the various lines freehand. Pay special attention to the form and weight of each line. In this case, we're not going to do this by freehand. If by whatever reason you wanted to do it by freehand, you can. It's just an extra step. If you have a scanner, would be better, because you'll get a better quality. You'll bring it back and put it back into a PDF form and bring it back into Bluebeam, so you can hand write your answers in these pages and draw using a ruler and a pencil. And if you want to practice your architectural design skills using a pencils, you can. Or you can practice some of the new techniques that I've been trying to utilize from the benefits of Bluebeam, and it being able to capture objects. So I'm going to hit escape out of here and get rid of that cursor. I don't want to type any more text. I'm going to minimize this document, and let's go get, let's pull up our canvas. Go into modules. Now these are the instructor modules. Let's go to the student view. And the student view, we'll go to not that assignment anymore. Let's go to some of the week 3 resources that I posted. And we're talking about answering that question. It has to do with drawing lines. So let's pull up this alphabet of lines that I've posted on modules 3.4.11. Let me close some of these. There we go. 3.4.11, the alphabet of lines. And it'll pull up a page. And I posted on this page some of the information that is in the text and also in the PowerPoint presentations. So there's definitions of these different types of lines, but this is not a broad, this is a small list or an alphabet of lines. And then some examples of other types, break lines. And then I have this line samples that I've posted in here. And I put them in there because they are specifically answers to the activity 4.1 that you can use to either reference to draw them by hand on the document, but then you have to still return back to me a PDF. So you'd have to use Bluebeam and see a previous module. I'll show you. I've got this list, module 00 open, of a list of how to use Bluebeam and create a PDF from a cell phone picture is very similar to being able to is very similar to creating a PDF document where you can fill it out by hand. You could capture it with a cell phone or you can put it through a scanner. So either way, you fill it out, pencil, then you capture it either by cell phone picture or put it through a scanner. Either way, it doesn't matter. And then you can take a snippet, which shows you in this exercise, and then you can drop that picture into a new sheet, into Bluebeam, or you can drop it into an assignment like this one. So let's answer some of the questions. Let's go back to Bluebeam. Let's answer this line. In the spaces provided, draw the various lines freehand. So instead of freehand, we are going to capture. I'm going to split the screen. We're going to capture the object using the snippet tool and post it that snippet picture into our assignment. So we'll go find the alphabet of lines, and in that alphabet of lines scroll down and you'll see that list of samples that I have posted. Now we need to go find, and the question asks show a property line. It wants us to draw by hand a property line. So you can use Bluebeam to draw, but we're not going to draw in this case. We're going to capture. So from this list of samples, you can capture an image. And So here they are. So which of these lines is a property line? And then the next one is an object line. So let's scroll through that. And I think, is that a property line? No, that's not. That's a wall. That looks kind of like, yeah, no. So there's a line. Yeah, I like that line. So using my snippet tool, I'll just search for it here. I'll pull down the screen so you can see my I'm in Microsoft Word, and I'll do a search, and then there's my snippet tool real close, so I didn't have to search very far. And it popped up another window, but here it is. And I'll hit new. Okay, so that's the line I want. So I'm just going to take a snippet of that. And it just took a picture of it. I don't need that anymore. I can close the snippet tool. Now, there's Bluebeam, so I'll click it back into Bluebeam. Let's adjust Bluebeam so you can see the menus better. Okay, and now I'm going to click in the document. I'm going to right click, and I've hit an arrow pretty much right where it says answer. I'm going to hit paste. And there it is. It just pasted that image that I took a snippet of. So I like that as an answer. Okay, so I'll do the last one, a column line with a symbol, column line symbol. So this is, we were talking about, and if you recall in the lecture where I was going over a set of plans, and I showed how the line was going through the center of columns, and there were horizontal columns and vertical column lines. Some had references of letters and some had references of numbers depending on which direction they were pointing. So there was a symbol at the end of the line so that you could identify the line number. And so this is basically saying that this is a line that I believe went through the center of the column, and at the end of it, it had a symbol. So let's scroll through our list. See, there's a line with a circle going through it, and there that dash, solid dash, that was a center line, as we can see up here. Solid dash solid in our alphabet of lines. So going back to our list of samples, that to me looks like the best one. Nothing even looks close. So I'm going to take a snippet of that line now. So I will activate my snippet tool. Click new, and then just draw a box around the line that I want to capture in my assignment. Great. I don't have to do anything more. I don't even have to hit save or anything. It's already saved in a short-term memory. I can even close the snippet tool, and it still has it in its memory as long as I don't paste it or copy or delete something before I paste it. So now I've got this arrow. I'll gotta click to activate Bluebeam because I was in the snippet tool. Now I will point close to where I would like to paste it, and then I'll right click and activate this window and click paste, and there it is. I don't even have to change the size and or nothing. And that guy went, we said it was down at the bottom, number 10. So I've showed you how to capture picture of an object from a sample of objects. I kind of made it easy for you. I did the work. I went and captured the objects and posted them there first. And now you're capturing my work all over again and posting it into your assignment. And so I'm going to save that file. Save. And I'm going to close that. There is the answer, the completed assignment. It's not yet complete, so you will complete it. And going back to our 3.411 alphabet of lines, if you go to our sample lines, there are some samples for you to take snapshots of, or clip art, or capture the object and be able to post it into to use as a reference to post into your activity 4.1. Okay, there you go. Good luck. Have fun.